God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I wanted to get on real quick before I go to bed and just encourage everybody to never, ever, ever stop. Never, ever, ever stop. And the reason I say never stop is because I know a lot of people are probably like, Wendy, first of all, what are you doing up? Let me show y'all. I am just walking into the house. This has been, like I told you this morning, an incredibly busy day. But everything that God wanted me to accomplish was accomplished in this day. Bless the name of the Most High. And yet and still preparing for tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Prayer line call. I'm going to give you the number for that in a minute. So get your pens and papers ready so you can take that down so you can come into agreement with us. Like I said, it's a different environment of prayer, so to speak. And it is the opportunity for you to stay, again, cloaked in prayer, saturated in prayer. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, never stop. So people ask all the time, how is it that you are always, praying and you always moving and always, able to minister to God's people and all that kind of stuff. First of all, I'm 100% human. You can see it in my eyes. I'm all human. Because what? She's tired. But to stay just in a posture and in a position where you are open and available and you are always talking. Hey lady, we're always talking to the Lord and you are always allowing Him to speak back to you, and you avail yourself not only to be of benefit to the people around you, but you avail yourself to Him to be a benefit to you and to grow you in some areas. Even as you are, make yourself available to Him. So never ever stop growing, never stop making yourself available, even in your humanity, even as you are walking some processes out and growing and being built up in God. Never get to a point where you say, you know what, I can't do anything. Let me just sit on my hands for the moment because I'm not equipped to do it. Some stuff you have to learn in the process, but never, ever, ever stop listening to God. Never stop talking to God. Never stop allowing Him to use you in any way that He deems fit in the moment. Amen. So keep yourself in a posture and in a position to be available to God for whatever it is that He wants. I don't know anybody. When I say I don't know anybody, I don't know anybody that has ever been called by God that in the instance that they were called and in the moment and in the time that they were called, they were in that very moment equipped. Moses, Elijah, Elisha, Timothy, the list goes on. Abraham, or Abram I should say. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. How God uses us. And I personally, my opinion, this is not factual, but my opinion is that God chooses to use us in those times and in those moments because He knows that we don't know what to do. And He knows that we know apart from Him we can do nothing. And that is what He wants. He wants us to be in a position where we are fully reliant and dependent upon Him and not on ourselves. Apart from me, you can do nothing. I remind myself of that every day because it's like, Lord, I was telling somebody earlier today, all of the great things that God has afforded me to do at such a young age is 100% because I have always said, now God, I can't do this, but I know you can. So if this is something you want me to do or something you bringing me to, I'm not going to resist. I'm not going to run. But if you sit me up here or if you send me out there and you don't fill me up and you don't give me the words to say, you don't instruct me, I'm going to make you look bad because I don't know what I'm doing. So, but when we stay in a position where we are humble and we are loving and we are submissive and we are even correctable, God will use us mightily. So never, ever, 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 ever stop. Never stop growing. Never stop learning. Never stop loving. Never stop staying in a posture, in a position where God can speak more and more to you and push you further and further out. Zion, that's gross. Move it. Nasty little old dog. Anybody want a dog? Yes, Bishop did show out tonight, but what do you expect? Amen. Amen, Shannon. I'm picking up. I'm cleaning up a litter box, so that's gonna be gross. Give me a second, because if I don't, it's gonna gross me out. But anyway, so never stop. Don't stop, because he won't stop as long as you make yourself available. You know, that's one thing that I love about God. We can never exhaust his knowledge and his wisdom and his miraculous deeds. And you know, when we think, okay, God, you know, I'm at the pinnacle of whatever this is, it's like, psh, you just scratched the surface. Let me show you something, or let me tell you this, or all that kind of stuff. And stay in a position again where you are pliable even for correction. Because if you can't be corrected, you might not belong to him. Because again, talks about, you know, he chastens those that he loves, and he chastens those that are his. And he says, and I want to say it's Hebrews 12 and something, that talks about, you know, you're not mine. You are as nothing to me. You are a bastard. You are illegitimate if I can't correct you, because those that are his, he corrects. And so, if you feel like, you know, can't nobody tell you nothing, God can't tell you nothing, God can't use the people that he's placed over you and around you to help you, you might want to check. Elder Tina, I heard her say once, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever. You might want to press *69 and see who called you, because it may not be God if he can't correct you, if he can't check you, and he does it in such a way that you know, first of all, you know it's him, because he's always right, and he always does it in a way that is loving. Even when he's harsh sometimes in his discipline, you know that it is for your benefit. So the prayer line information for tomorrow, again, is 6 a.m. Pray my strength in the Lord, because she's tired, but she'll be fine. I say she as in me. It's 712-770-4010. Access code 181967. Again, it's 712-770-4010. Access code 181967. And I'll be up 5 something in the morning, getting prepared for that. And prayerfully, if you want to forward it, feel free to pass it on, to share it with anybody, and text it, whatever you want to do. Email it to those that you know will be up at that time. And if you miss it and you want to call back and hear because it is recorded, it's the same number, except you replace the last number, which is a 0, with a 9. So instead of being 770-4010, it's 4019. Same access code, and it will replay. It'll play all of them if you want them to, because it's like 40 something on there that are still in the recording doc. But in any event, I pray the blessings of the Lord that make rich and add no sorrow be your portion. Even at almost 11 o'clock at night, may your sleep be sleep. May your sleep be sweet. Say that 10 times real fast. May your sleep be sweet, and may it be undisturbed by any terror, by any nightmares, by any torments, by any distractions. May your sleep be not delayed, and may it be fruitful, that even as you close your eyes, that the Lord would just rock you in his arms, and cause his love to just envelop you and be invested in you, even in the night season. That if he wakes you up, that it will be a sweet nudging that will call you and woo you to his altar and to his throne, to do the assignment of the Lord that he is calling for you to do. But that even after that assignment is complete, that he will cause no delays to come to your rest and to your sleep, and that you will wake up refreshed and restored and renewed and revived for the day that is tomorrow. And that when you wake up, that you will wake up in joy and ready to accomplish something great and something new and something powerful by the mighty hand of God. So may his sweetness be upon you even as you rest. I release again the love of God like never before over your lives, that as you lay down, that you will rest, and that you will rest in his loving care. Everything that happened in the day that you have been caring about, worrying about, concerned about, that you will lay it at his feet and go to bed and rest. Go to bed. Rest. He got this thing. It ain't on you. Amen. Amen. And receive the rest of God as you do so. Don't just sleep, but rest. Rest, rest, rest. I'll talk to you all in the morning. If you're on the prayer line, 712-770-4010. Otherwise, I'll see you on the prayer peel where we meet again at the place of the altar. This is where I live, at the feet of Jesus. I pray that I see you at his feet. Bless y'all and good night. Bye-bye.